Okay, so welcome to Module 1. Module 1 is the overview on trading. So, with your trading manuals, what's going to happen in this course, I will have my presentation screen here and you will have your trader's manual. So, with your PDF document that you've opened, and you might have printed this out or you've got it on your tablet, depending on how you're actually doing this. So you might be listening to me on audio and reading off the screen, which is fine. So you should be on page 11 of your trading manual. And what we have here in the trading manual is we're going to go over what the prerequisites are. So if you're new to trading, which some of you will be, some of you won't be, what you'll find is the prerequisites are, we're going to teach you a basic knowledge of trading concepts, basic knowledge of the internet model. So how do people trade over the internet? Now I know it sounds like a very common question, but 5 years ago trading over the internet was very difficult and very expensive. Internet connectivity has changed quite a lot. So I'm based in the UK. One of our other team members, Bridget, that you'll actually talk to and work with later on in the course, she's based in New Zealand and in the US. Now in New Zealand, their internet connectivity 6-7 years ago was very bad compared to the US and even the UK. So we're going to teach you all those things that you need to know about using the internet, what software you need to have, opening up an account and so forth. The objectives of this session, at the end of it, you'll be able to define what trading's actually all about. I'm sure you've seen a couple of movies like Wall Street, Trading Places, and what's another one? Margin Calls is a new one. So it'll give you an idea to understand what these people actually do. People have more experience about trading now since the Lehman Brothers, since 2008, since we've had the economic credit crunch and so forth. And we've got videos that will tell you exactly what happened. It's nothing new. It's been going on for years, centuries even. And that's what makes trading a very interesting part, and understanding it and defining it. We're going to teach you the difference between trading short and long. Now, short trading and long trading, it's easier to show it than it is to explain about it. So we will go through understanding how to trade short and how to trade long. Trading long and trading short, they're very easy. We'll get you to do a lot of recalling the trading facts. So recalling trading facts, as they're called, is actually more just a revision over a 10-minute. Over each module we'll get you to take a mini test so you understand what's being done, and then once you've passed that test you can then move on to the next level. Okay? Now we've got the last part. The last part in this is define trading types. It's not necessarily define spread betting. Spread betting is very UK centric. It has different names, so in the US and maybe in Australia and New Zealand it's called margin trading. In the UK we call it spread betting and contract for differences. Not to worry, in the course we have a module all set up for to explain the difference. So if you're based in the US, we've got a module that's more centered around the type of trades that you're going to be doing in the future. Some people prefer spread betting in the UK because it's tax free, but you've got margin trading in the US and in different parts of the world, and that we'll talk about those a lot more going forward. They're like lot trading, mini lots, full lots, half lots. We've got a model that does that. So I'm glad that you've joined Veritas Traders. I really just want to go over some of the trading facts, keep it short, fast and efficient and effective. I believe that learning is all about learning as quickly as possible and as effectively as possible, but where you really learn and it is when you go out and do. So this course is really about you learning stuff learning the trading facts, and then going out and doing it yourselves. Now, I just want to dispel a couple of things about trading and get people grounded. Trading as a full-time trader, there's a lot of steps that you need to go through to get there. To be a successful trader is very easy to do. What we're going to do is teach you about having realistic expectations of what your success should be and how you go about building it. So we're going to tell you trading is legal. Some people disagree with that, but trading, many companies and businesses makes millions and millions of pounds a day through trading, or billions actually. But you don't want all millions of billions. You just want to be taking a little bit every day or every week or every month. That's what you want. You want consistency. You don't want big home wins. You want consistency. So you want to get to first base, second base, third base. You don't want to hit sixes all the time. You want to make ones and twos, and if you're lucky you get a 4. Once in a while you get a 6. Okay? So trading is very easy once you know how to do it and how to do it correctly. It's very easy to open up a trade account. It's very easy to have the money work for you. There's many people making billions, and it's an easy way of making money. But you have to be very responsible with doing it because there are risks involved. But we'll teach you how to manage those risks. We'll teach you all about what's actually important, what's not important. Now, as you can see, we've got why trading lifestyle is cool. Well, it allows you to be your own boss, okay? And I would say this now before you get these ideas. I'm going to quit my day job tomorrow and become a full-time trader. No, you don't want to do that. What we're going to teach you to do is we're going to teach you to build your life around, or your trading, to build your trading around your life. So you've got the time, you know that you can set up a system with the right finance, the right capital, the right resources behind you that should make you money over the long run, not the short run. Okay? It allows you to work anywhere. So you can work. I've been able to trade while I've been on holiday. I've been able to trade while I'm at home. I've been able to just set things up in the morning and go off and do different things during the day or during the week even. And you're going to be talking to some of the videos on Udemy and testimonials and recordings that we've done. That's how we taught our students to actually learn. So we'll teach you about how to work from anywhere. But to work from anywhere, you need to have a plan in place to allow you to do that. So there's no point you setting up a trade, going out the door and thinking, yeah, that's okay, I've set it up. You need a plan in place to do all those things. We will be teaching you. And it is cool, but it's just got to be consistency. So this cool factor becomes a boring standard factor. And that's where we're going to get you to. We're going to take the excitement and just make it standard in a good way. Okay? The great thing about trading is you start off small and you work your way up. And you let the money work for you slowly but surely. And you need to have discipline. And you need to have the right psychological makeup. And we're going to teach you to have all those factors. Now, financial freedom and unlimited potential of profits. Yeah, there's an unlimited potential. But to get that potential, you need to make sure you're educated correctly, step by step, and you follow the plan that we put in front of you so you are successful. I've covered flexibility of time. In the beginning, when you're learning, you'll spend a lot of time learning. But once you've got this mastered, you'll be doing like 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, or maybe an hour a day, or less than that, depending how you structure your trading. And I want to say this before we start. Each and every one of you that comes onto this course is going to have a different set of requirements and goals, and you're going to do things very differently. But you're going to have the flexibility. So for example, my favourite setup was to trade in the morning from 9 till maybe 1 o'clock, and then that was my day done, and go and relax.
Wow.
Which was quite nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What's not cool is that there's no guarantee of success. I'm going to go through the things that you need to understand about trading as well. All these things that you see, you're not guaranteed success every day of the week. So you're going to have to learn to manage and deal with your losses effectively and psychologically. It can be a lonely affair. It does invoke a lot of stress because you're dealing with money, and people have a very important attachment to money and success. And you're going to have many people ask you, oh, what you did? How are you successful in trading? Oh, how much money are you making? And you've got to remember, when people think success, people think, I want to be making millions and millions a day or weeks. And so every business that is ever set up, if it's not buying you a Ferrari every 2 minutes, in some people's eyes, it's not a success. If it's not like Microsoft or Facebook, it's not a success. But believe it or not, there's many profitable businesses that make profits of $1 million, $250,000, and it turns over. People don't actually have to work for their money, but they're making money and it's successful. So you've got to define what your successes are going to be. It is a lonely affair because you are embarking on something that's personal to you, and it is going to be stressful because it's change. Okay? But the key point is you've got a plan, you're at the right place, and you can apply time and patience. Okay? And I'll show you what's very important. You can waste money, you can waste many things in your life. You cannot waste time because you don't own a time machine. Okay? So with your time and planning and patience, these will eradicate stress when you're dealing with losses, being lonely, not having that assurance of any guaranteed assurance, because you're going to apply all the things that we said is cool to make sure that it's not uncool. Okay. Now, as you're going through the manual, trading is all about having the right mindset. Now, the right mindset is you've got to follow the rules. You've got to stick to your trading plan when you've created it. You do not deviate from it. You've got to understand what the real success principles are in terms of how you trade, why you trade. And you've got to have a very unique way of looking at the world. So you don't jump on when everyone's in. You're going to have to learn how to get in before everyone else is actually in the market, and you get out when everyone's in and you find something new. You've got to be contrarian to a certain degree. Now, everyone talks about Warren Buffett and many things with share trading, but you've got to be slightly different, and I'll give you an example. There's a video that I will attach to this, and I was in a debate with a student a long time ago, and we was talking about Apple and we was talking about Steve Jobs, and the question was, are the markets rational? How do you why do price move? And we went on for a long time, and I said, look, shares they're not a precise measurement of value. It's a guesswork. There's a lot of emotion. There's many things going on with that. But I said, take a look at, say, for example, Apple. The reason why Apple was so big was because of Steve Jobs. Now, Steve Jobs, at the time, he was ill. And I said, well, they've not priced in the fact that Steve Jobs could die. And actually, if you look at any share, stock or instrument, it's not actually got, if a company's is making money because it's got a great CEO, it should be making money, but there should be a price factor in where it says this CEO could actually not work here tomorrow. So there shouldn't be any shocks because none of us are mortal, but it's not priced into the market. And I was trying to explain was basically because there's many things that people don't actually look at rationally, there's a lot of ways you can make money. So you need to have the right trading mindset. You've got to view the world differently, and you can start doing that now, but we'll teach you how to do that. We've got videos that will show you how to do that. We've got courses and exercises as you'll go through the manual on how to do that. So this is where you start beginning to trade, learning your trading journey to start making money and be successful, and this is how you start acquiring that correct mindset.